People are talking about women's basketball, but you never would think that we'd be talking about women's basketball. People are pulling up to games. We got celebrities coming to games, sold out arenas, like just because of one single game. And just looking at that, like, I'll take that role. I'll take the bad guy role, and I'll continue to take that on and be that for my teammates. And if I want to be that, and I know I'll go down in history, I'll look back in 20 years and be like, yeah, the reason why we watching women's basketball is not just because of one person. It's because of me, too.
It's been 1 year since Angel Reese made that ridiculous statement. It has been a year filled with Angel Reese trying to convince us that she is a star. She is the reason that normal people are watching pretend basketball. And if you don't believe her, just listen to her pretend friends in the mainstream media. So-called analysts like Monica McDougal at ESPN or Nancy Armour at USA Today. Well, Casey, what about Christine Brennan? Unfortunately, we can't really ask Christine. She's not allowed to cover the dump anymore because she had the audacity to ask about the racial bias towards Caitlin Clark. I think USA Today has her covering darts, maybe cornhole. Whatever she's doing, it's a hell of a lot better than covering the WNBA and pretending there is polish left on this turd. But if you ask Mo McDougal or Granny Nancy, they will proudly tell you that Angel Reese is a huge star. But the rest of us have our doubts. Hell, I don't even have doubts anymore. Angel Reese may be famous. She's not a star, and I'll explain what I mean. If you're gonna be a star player, which Angel Reese clearly considers herself to be, that title comes along with certain expectations, certain responsibilities. Last night, the Pacers were dominated by the Thunder in Game 2 of the NBA Finals. I watched the post-game show on ABC last night, which was absolutely atrocious. ESPN has been the primary broadcast partner of the NBA for over 20 years, and they still can't figure out how to cover this league. Anyway, I watched the post-game show on ABC last night. I watched Stephen A. Smith on First Take this morning. I've read articles from various reporters covering the series. No one is talking about Benedict Mathurin. No one is blaming Rick Carlisle, Miles Turner, Obi-Wan Kenobi, Aaron Nesmith. No one is talking about the Pacers. They're talking about the struggles of Tyrese Halliburton. Had he not hit the game-winning shot in Game 1, the prevailing narrative of this series would be Tyrese Halliburton not being a star, not being ready for prime time. He doesn't have the greatness required to carry a team. And you know what? That criticism would be valid. When you're the face of the team, when you're the star of the show, you're going to be praised when you win, and you're going to be criticized when you lose. But for some reason, the media and the lonely men who follow Angel Reese, they believe she should be exempt from criticism. The Chicago Bravado are a flaming ass fire. They are arguably the worst team in a league that is filled with bad teams. The struggles for the Dallas Wankers, that'll be blamed on Paige Beckers being injured or it being her rookie season. When Caitlin Clark struggled at the beginning of last season, it was blamed on her adjusting to the physicality in the dump, or what Caitlin Clark fans were calling it, abuse. For 6 years, the Pelicans have blamed their struggles on Zion Williamson. Are you noticing a trend here? In the vast majority of cases, the star player is blamed when their team struggles, except when it comes to Angel Reese. Once again, Angel Reese is escaping blame for the flaming ass fire in Chicago. Instead of blaming their Angel, her lonely male followers, they are blaming the coach and calling for him to be fired. Make sure to like and subscribe. You can follow me on Twitter at KC_BTL84. Let's go and get to the sponsor for today's video, my good friends at Sugar Mountain Trading. Are you struggling with back problems? Do you deal with minor aches, minor pains throughout your day, and you don't want to go to the doctor because all the doctor's going to do is find something else wrong with you, or even worse, prescribe addictive medication that you just don't want to take. I hate going to the doctor. So does my wife, who actually deals with back pain. That's why she started using CBD lotions and oils from Sugar Mountain Trading. Now, this is not THC. It's not going to make you fail a drug test. These CBD lotions and oils, they are specifically designed for rapid pain relief. Like I said, my wife deals with nagging back pain from time to time. Tried over-the-counter stuff, the chiropractor, but none of it ever seems to work. Within 5 minutes of me applying CBD lotion from Sugar Mountain Trading, her pain is gone. I'm telling you, it's damn near magical. Sugar Mountain Trading also offers CBD bar soap that will keep you pain-free and smelling fresh at the same time. Bar soap comes in a variety of scents ranging from lavender all the way to cherry almond. All products, all CBD products offered at Sugar Mountain Trading, 100% natural, 100% free of THC. So click the link in the description below. Use my promo code BTL20, BTL20. Save 20% off your first purchase with Sugar Mountain Trading. Recently, Candace Parker spoke with Jemele Hill about Angel Reese and her struggles, also known as her career. I like Candace Parker. I enjoyed her when she was working the NBA on TNT. Unlike Mo McDougal at ESPN, Candace Parker actually played professional basketball. She's also considered to be a legend in pretend basketball, so she is qualified to diagnose the on-court problems with Angel Reese. Uncle KC tries to diagnose the problems, but I'm a critic. I'm not a former player. I don't watch Angel Reese to analyze. I watch to laugh my ass off. It never gets old watching her unathletically throw her arms around and airball a helicopter layup. I'm good at making fun of the WNBA, and damn it, they give me plenty of material to work with. But Candace Parker is good at analyzing the dump. Candace Parker is someone who knows what she is talking about when it comes to pretend basketball. Recently, and for reasons unknown, she was speaking with Smelly Jemele. Smelly told Candace Parker that she wanted to have a basketball conversation about Angel Reese. Let's stop pretending she's a star, and I want you to tell me why she is the worst player in a league filled with bad players, and if there's any hope that Angel Reese could ever be a true rotational player. Not a starter, just part of the rotation, part of the team. I thought this clip was interesting, not because of what Candace Parker said about Angel Reese, but because of what she said about Tyler Marsh, the latest fall guy in the Angel Reese disaster, the latest person to be blamed for the ongoing streak of huge embarrassing failure. Listen to what Candace Parker said about Tyler Marsh, coach for the Chicago Bravado. Watch for yourself.
I think that she has the correct coach for her. Tyler Marsh is one of the best coaches I have ever played for.
I would say you played.
He was an assistant coach in Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
He's the most knowledgeable person. He's a great skill developer. I mean, he almost single-handedly turned Jackie Young's shot into what it is. And I say that, and I think she's in a great situation.
Candace Parker is basically absolving Tyler Marsh. This is not Uncle KC. This is a legendary player in the WNBA insinuating that the coach is not the problem. It's not his fault. It's not the coach's fault that the Chicago Bravado are struggling. Yet, for some reason, lonely men who follow Angel Reese on social media, they are calling for Tyler Marsh to be fired. 7 games into the season, and they're blaming the coach for Angel Reese being a failure. Now, keep in mind, they blamed Teresa Weatherspoon, the coach, last year and got her fired. My question is, when are we going to start blaming Angel Reese? All kidding aside, I don't remember Angel Reese being this bad at LSU. Hell, I don't remember her being this bad last season. She was bad last season, but she wasn't this bad. I told you guys before the season started that I thought Angel Reese was at serious risk of being overshadowed. As it turns out, I was partially right. I thought Paige Beckers would start a rivalry with Caitlin Clark, which would overshadow Angel Reese. And that still might happen. From what little I have seen of Paige Beckers on the court, she's got what it takes to start a legit rivalry with Caitlin Clark. Angel Reese does not. Unfortunately, though, for Angel Reese, not only is she being overshadowed, well, Casey, that's not true. She just sold 19,000 tickets in the United Center. Angel Reese is still being talked about. For starters, tickets were selling for $3. Once it was announced that Caitlin Clark would not be playing, they were begging to give tickets away to that game. But you're right. Angel Reese is still being talked about, but she's not taken seriously. Angel Reese has become a meme. She's become a joke. People are literally placing bets and making videos about Angel Reese missing her first shot of the game. Content creators are putting together compilations of her missed layups. Angel Reese reminds me of one of those dead-end comedy gimmicks in WWE. Doink the Clown, that little dude from 10 or 15 years ago, Horn Doggle, or whatever the hell his name was, Santino Marella. They're part of the show. They'll get a pop from the crowd. The crowd might even like them, but they're never taken seriously. They're never viewed as legitimate threats to any of the top stars. That's who Angel Reese is reminding me of. She's becoming the comedy act in the WNBA. And I know she doesn't want that. She wants to be taken seriously. But here's the problem. Angel Reese was anointed by the mainstream media before she was ready. And she's not blameless. She did a lot of this to herself too, but she was doing all that talking without the ability to back it up on the court. And once she got exposed, it was over. Once the time for talking expired and it was time to perform, Angel Reese could not step up. And that mythical streak of double-doubles last season, that did not do her any favors. People saw right through that bullshit. You can blame the coach. You can blame the organization. You can blame Camila Cardosa not giving Angel Reese space in the paint to work. You can blame mythical racism. You can blame whatever the hell you want. But the real problem in Chicago, you've got a star player who's not a star on the court. And the WNBA better be paying attention because Angel Reese, she's also not a star at the box office. Give me your thoughts on this. Lonely men and fans of the Chicago Bravado, they are blaming the coach for the disastrous start to the season. Why aren't they blaming Angel Reese? Why does she continue to receive protection from lonely men and her pretend friends in the media? You tell me. Sound off in the comments below. I'll see you guys tomorrow.